After the useless update, where the developers essentially broke the game and added a funny bug with ragdolls flying into the sky, today they are releasing a new update that fixes all the issues and prepares the train map for the major. Today I'll tell you what has changed and also about the number of bugs that were on the train map. We'll also talk about how the developers are making fun of their own bugs. This video will be interesting, so make sure to like, subscribe, and let's get started. Let's begin with the change log. It's fairly short, but there are many changes. We'll start with the train map. The first change is the fix for many small visual bugs and holes in the world. This all started with a post by Loxer on Twitter where he showed these bugs. There were quite a lot of them, and as I understand it, they were fixed in today's update. Some of them involved pixel gaps through which you could spot your opponents. I showed one of them in the previous video. Some of these gaps aren't really useful, but if the map will be used in the major, it should be ready for everything. A few of these pixel gaps were fixed in this update. Additionally, dirt and wetness were added in some areas on the boxes on train, but this isn't too important. In the Wapland area, one of the containers had an open door, which took away the ability to hide in the corner and ambush your opponents. Also, a yellow metal beam was removed, which improved visibility. Here's a comparison. The top is before and the bottom is after, and it's much easier to see now. Under the stairs, barrels were added because there was a problematic collision in that corner. The texture of the container also changed slightly, becoming simpler. Overall, those are the changes on the train map. If you don't consider the small pixel gaps, there don't seem to be too many changes. But these are important fixes, especially with the map being prepared for the major. Just to remind you, the vertigo map will be removed from the map pool and replaced with train, in case you didn't know. Vertigo will be removed starting on the 13th to align with Valve's official map pool. Back to the change log. The developers fixed the bug with the dolls, where they would fly into the sky. If you haven't seen what that looks like, check it out. I noticed that many people on Reddit are asking to keep this funny rocket doll bug, but it's obviously impossible. It distracts players, flies to other parts of the map, and interferes with the game. One Reddit user suggested keeping the bug only for bomb explosions, but unfortunately that won't happen. Next in the change log is the addition of new markings for individual matches in Steam's game recording. Personally, I don't use it, but apparently this marking was missing on the timeline for individual games in CS2, and now it's there. They also fixed a bug that many, including myself, found annoying. The one where you couldn't inspect your weapon until the animation for pulling it out of your inventory finished. Now you can inspect your weapon as soon as you start pulling it out, and that's a good change. They also fixed the finger positioning when pulling out the butterfly knife. Another fix was for inspecting cases from the weekly drops. If you clicked to inspect a case, there was no button to close the inspection and you got stuck in a trap. That issue has been fixed. Another fix concerns the throw markers for grenades. Previously, the grenades would disappear as soon as you moved off the marker, but that's been fixed now. Now something that's not in the change log. The developers obviously acknowledged the rocket doll bug on their official Twitter account and shared a video demonstrating it. They also changed their Twitter banner, saying that Counter-Strike 2 has no equal. Remember, in the last video I mentioned a bug that seemed to have appeared after the update? It seems this bug only affected one Reddit user. He now sees enemies through smokes, and it looks like it's a problem with his drivers. If anyone else has experienced this, let me know in the comments. Now let's talk about something you probably haven't thought about: the issue of the revolver's unpopularity in the game. A long time ago, when it was first added, it was very popular because it was overpowered, but now, for example, on SEA Season 51 and in Faceit, the revolver is purchased by only 0.1% of players. It seems like the developers need to do something about this. The well-known map maker Lily Q showed the latest results for the map she's working on. On this map, an airdrop falls from a plane, containing various items with which you can interact. For example, a blue barrel will push you like an explosive mine in the danger zone mode. Let's see how this map turns out. I'm sure it will become quite popular. That's it for today. Thanks for watching the video to the end. This was Reveal. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Good luck everyone, and see you in the next damn video.